Governor Laganation dismisses complaint filed by Congress MLA D.D. Thaisi. Governor notifies ECI 12 MLAs are not holding office of profit. Supreme Court sets aside Speaker's order disqualifying Manipur MLAs Ketrimayum Biren, Yankom Surchandra and Sanasam Bira. "63-year-old Chief of Defence Staff Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 others died in chopper crash. Irawat Foundation Manipur holds Poinu Mifam 3.0 on agriculture market policy of Manipur. Chief Minister Environ launches BJP Manipur manifesto drive to seek people's cessation. Cessation box to be kept at marketplaces in all constituencies. No COVID-related death in Manipur in 24 hours. State reports 23 new COVID-19 cases and 28 recoveries. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.47%. And India adds 8,439 fresh COVID-19 cases, 9,525 recoveries and 195 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate remains at 98.36%. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Governor of Manipur Laganation has dismissed a complaint filed by Congress MLA D.D. Thaisi in Office of Profit case. The governor has notified the Election Commission of India that the 12 MLAs are not holding Office of Profit. Supreme Court will hear the case on Thursday. It may be mentioned that D.D. Thaisi filed a complaint dated October 21, 2020 under Article 192 of the Indian Constitution before the Governor of Manipur were in. It is prayed that the 12 MLAs be disqualified for holding the office of the Parliamentary Secretary on the allegation that the said office is Office of Profit. Statement from the governor said that he, as a governor of Manipur in exercise of the power conferred upon him under Article 192, Clause 1 of the Indian Constitution, read with opinion dated January 13, 2021 of the ECI declared that the 12th MLAs of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly have not incurred disqualification on the ground of Office of Profit. Supreme Court of India has set aside an order of disqualification passed by the Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, disqualifying Ketrimayum Biren, Yankom Surchandra and Sanasam Bira from the term of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly of Manipur. Opining that since the order passed by the Speaker has been set aside, the bench of Justices U. Lalit, S. Ravindra Bhatt and Bella M. Trivedi also allowed the MLAs to continue representing the electorate in the House of the Legislative Assembly till disposal of the matter by the Speaker. The 12th Court further requested the Speaker to consider disposing of the matter as early as possible and in accordance with the law. Earlier, the Supreme Court has issued notice in the special leave petition challenging the High Court of Manipur's order of upholding the Speaker's decision of disqualifying them. On the issue of the disqualification petitions being postponed from June 22, 2020 to June 18, 2020, the bench observed that the matter did not give any reason for emergency, no parties were represented before the Speaker, and that the matter required leading evidence. Remarking that the question to whether merely reporting in the newspaper could be taken as sufficient proof of voluntary membership of the party and the evidence had to be gone into the Speaker. The apex court also observed that the matter demanded leading to evidence and giving an opportunity to the parties to present their case evidence. Advocates S.K. Bhattacharya and Neeraj Bobby Paunam represented the MLAs, while Advocate Dhamma Sachadri Naidu, assisted by Advocates Sivali Chaudhry, Anavya Anandavardhan, Siddharth Chapalgonda, and Anisha, represented the Speaker. It may be mentioned that the petitioners had approached the High Court of Manipur challenging the common order dated June 18, 2020, passed by the Speaker. Meanwhile, former MLA of Kakching Assembly Constituency Y. Surchandra said that the order of Supreme Court should be welcomed by people of every section. Speaking exclusively to Impact News at his quarter in Babupura this evening, Y. Surchandra said that disqualification of an MLA without thorough investigation despite political compulsion is unfortunate. He said that he is all set to challenge in the Supreme Court the situation in which he has denounced from the MLA post and adjust to one who stood second in the last election.
Honorable Supreme Court na taliberaisi yamna section kunmungna welcome to humthoi maram de hekta MLA mai si parja lising mayam amana lakna lising yankai na torga kal MLA magi representative masi some just hekta ground masa politically ngaki khudong sabalong binongta disqualification to wasi tawroidawani mangda tawibale su numaite tungda su tawroidawani lowe mas till the disposal adum email wirani herdi adum email wirdro hane order to set aside every hane ki order to laitre have simple thinda cover kagazum the phungpada on the face of the paper itself and YouTube te yopa sinasing basida tawbasi ya de hebsi hane apex court ki ruling leri bane.
63 years old Chief of Defence Staff Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 others died in chopper crash today. The Army chopper carrying Chief of Defence Staff Bipin Rawat, his wife, 7 staffs and 5 crew crashed in Tamil Nadu a little afternoon today. Indian Air Force confirmed the same. Earlier in the day, IAF tweeted and IAF Mi-17 V5 helicopter with CDS General Bipin Rawat on board met with an accident today near Kunur in Tamil Nadu. An inquiry has been ordered to ascertain the cause of the accident. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh condoled the untimely demise of the general. Governor will issue a statement on this tragic helicopter crash in both houses of the Parliament on Thursday. Rawat Foundation to Manipur IFM held Poinumi Fund 3.0 on agriculture market policy of Manipur at Manipur Dramatic Union Hall TI School Police Land today. Speaking on the sidelines, IFM President T.H. Azid said that experts at the meeting will give ideas to farmers in marketing their products, multiple croppings, production, productive cultivation techniques and issues facing farmers.
तासनरगा पुंजनरगा कोई कमाइदा हिमिनसके कमाइदा कोई चमिनसके हाइबो वखलनसे मसी तासिना कोई तानाबम अमा मथुक तारे अदुगा लोइना ngasi अदुगुबा एग्रीकल्चर की विभाग सिंग नतुगा मैना एग्री एलाइट की मयाम सिंग कोई पुलप फामिनरगा कोई ग्राउंड रियलिटी द ओइ येंबा टेबल द येंगदबा कोइना नतुगा बामा सारगा हाइदबा तिसिना फिजिकली नतुगा ग्राउंड रियलिटी द येंगा कोइ चलगा थबक तबदो होगी मतम ओइले तसिना पुनसलगा अखोइ अवार्ड सिकासी तसिना अहि इदम दम सि अखोइ पाकचना अखोइ याम कन्ना तौबि ngamjadbe adu koina khangdaba khara miyamna bibiraka mihu singni mai pae hadam ham jaga da khona kanjaba khoni mi wakhan leijaba adu mi da puning thawjaba oina ya foundation Manipur na makoi da angam khara akoina mayam gi mamangda puning thawjaba haitare moida adu mi gift kara abuni preserve.
Chief Minister Nadaman Birain today launched cessation box to get public cessation for coming out with BJP 2022 election manifesto. Speaking at the event titled Involving Public Aspiration in Party Manifesto held at J&T Manipur Dance Academy Auditorium, the Chief Minister appealed to the public to give concrete cessation for the party manifesto. And Biren claimed that BJP government has fulfilled 80% of promises made in 2017 BJP election manifesto. BJP Manipur President A. Sarda, BJP Manipur in charge and BJP Manifesto Committee members took part in the event. Suggestion boxes will be kept at major marketplaces in all the constituencies of Manipur.
Manifesto na happen in the vote na yapon naman to boxing sila hada biyo wala na mail gi through the biro wala na yapon tabsari mail di email siyempre has again miyang I asa capital letter nito 2022@gmail.com mayam na ipira iba want to opinion mayam na wala collection to kora kada kung haba manifesto ama ko erkanda lakto riba matang gi sahida ko kramay to na project aning mapa masindo ning matulong namna bakona jage have do ko thamjage adu gi matang ina ko work to ni future gi amadi present gi mayam sibo amatto ina lemina ba ba amatto ina sokot pina ba ba amatto ina himina ba ba amana ba mo ikai kum na ba sabina ba ba do makhal gi mapung pa manifesto mo ko hinbiyo.
Proscribed KYKL has clarified that 61-years-old Yongkai-Bam Bimol, son of Led Kula from Lilong Rapti Maninglekai, who was arrested by Imphal West Commando team yesterday, is not an underground worker of KYKL, nor he is related to KYKL in any way. Press release from KYKL Publicity and Research Secretary A. Yaifaba informed the same. It may be mentioned that Bimol was arrested by Commando team for giving a speech at a political conference of intending candidate of the High School Assembly constituency, Thanaujan Brindra. 120 crore rupees central grant has been released for Manipur with undivided focus to expedite the implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in the state. The amount of 120 crore rupees was allocated from the total fund of 481 crore rupees for the first phase of 2021-22, which has been increased by 4% from 2020-21. The mission aimed to provide drinking water to every household in Manipur by September 2022. So far, 2,67,000 out of 4,51,000 rural households have been provided water under the mission. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Directorate and Eastern Border Areas Development Authority Ibada Manipur today organized one-day capacity building program on skill development, gardeners training, distribution of apple plants, bee box, chia seeds and other crops today. The program held under promotion of smallholder value chain system for organic horticulture crops with cultivation in Manipur, sponsored by NEC Shillong, was held at the training hall of Directorate of Horticulture and Soil Conservation in Sandentong. Speaking at the event, Joint Director of Horticulture MoMA Project Director H.D. Dutta said that Ibada has been facilitating government's war on drugs mission by helping poppy cultivators with alternative cultivation. He added that MoMA has so far registered more than 37,000 agencies to boost organic cultivation. He disclosed that integrated honey mission cell will be opened soon. Horticulture and Soil Conservation Additional Chief Secretary P. Vaifei, Additional Director Honey Jara, Ibada Project Director and Royal Lakpa and relevant officials attended the event.
State level executive committee state ki honey ki mission ki oiba board toina masi work to ba haibagi ayabasi ngaranga akoi government na administrative approval pibirakre government sina under process for identification of land aduga land khar acquire tawnaba akoi under process to lay hek lamsi phangbaga mari leinaba ministry dagi fund lawdharaga lamdam sida honey beekeeping and honey gi adugumba production gi achoba awonba ma puraknaba farmers ki income da henna income to generate toba dimension to add tawraga henna phaba adugumba farming activities ama puhalaknaba hotnabada achoba soidana mai pakpa mo oigani have.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Jiribam District Council has demanded to provide adequate infrastructure for the 50-bedded hospital at Jiribam Ningshinkhul. Speaking to media at the Alliance office at Jiribam Babupara, there's some precedent live-streamed vlog highlighting various lacking infrastructure at the hospital, even claiming that the pharmacy at the hospital is not equipped with necessary surgical needles and hospital laboratories are in deplorable condition.
CSO or Myroiluk Kayana, Adam Jibam Sigi, Adam Lauduna Laibasi, Langanasu, Kalumamta, Tabi the Bagi, Momamata, Poinatum Uze, Mase Yaragadi, Hills by Biriba, Chief Minister Na, Masi, Atuda, Exxon Lawanini, Mato in Tawani, Adam Mato Tawani, Haidena, Apoina, Hanjinasu, Laura Sulai, Adu, Meeting Jamisu, Apoina, Adam Hiraga Hanjinasu, Hiragalai, High Basingado. Asipawa, Tabok on Torpagi Mamidi, Tabdi, Udiana, Love.
Students' Union of Ganglei Park SUK has appealed to monitor whether educational institutions in the state are following the guidelines laid down by the government. Press release from the SUK General Secretary appeals to students and teachers to follow COVID SOPs and COVID-appropriate behavior as the pandemic is still around. Residents of Phungyar Assembly constituency appeal to government to take stock of the substandard repair of roads under PMGSY in the constituency. A special report.
Villagers are unhappy over the low-quality repair of roads under PMGSY in some areas of Phungyar Assembly constituency. Forget about blacktopping, even WBM of the 8 kilometers stretch of the road from Phungyar to Tusom village remains undone. Authorities and contractors concerned have been accused of even using low-quality stones in some parts of the road. Impact News came across parts of the substandard road repair.
Lambise semri haure adu hajan di tawi deba haibidi tabak sing asi tawni hafta ma shure adu amuk chakhaba moise tabak se chang nai chubi deba adu na khoin haining sina ujik tawri se mungsu afaba hapide hajadaba keno lengwe onge dawa yam nungai deba adu gumse khoi da happy haptabin na moise khoi complain tawgi moise amuk tabak shu se lepkhe ujik se tabak nung happy adu roller shu happy de khoi lambi chak thokko se yan nungai te tabak se phajan tawbiro chang nai
One can see a signboard at the entry of Tusom village stating that a man named Songvo Thanmi is the contractor of the 8 kilometer stretch of the road repaired under PMGSY by Rural Engineering Department and Manipur State Rural Development Agency. The signboard clearly says construction of the road worth around 2 crore 75 lakh rupees started on November 11, 2018 and was completed on May 16 last year. One can also see another signboard which says the road was again repaired on January 12 this year.
Central Government of India ki makada tabak tawriba PMGSY na labi sage tawriba nung na tiadu lebat nung ne asi da thage na tawri ne asi langbuda tak kaiba nung ne asi asmaina akhoi na si yaning de contractor na asi building lo thokre paisa si are madam mange tawri adu na akhoi si tabak se tawning ge phajaba nung abi du na phajaba labi simbiyo adu local MLA na yengsing don dithok pure adu khara yengsing bi ga man so adu lakna yengsing bi ga si khotia hasi khotia ji ma su khan ta ne si da asmaina tawduna labi se ma ti akhoi labi se chahi ama su pharo si.
It is questionable why the recently repaired and renovated road stretch from Phungyar to Tusom village is still in a pathetic condition, bringing plight to commuters. People of Tusom village and neighboring villages of Kholjel, Losing Kunthak, Kumram, Ngaprum and Patbung are facing difficulties while travelling along the road, especially in times of medical emergency at nearby health facilities or to Imphal. Owing to the bad road, villagers are facing inconvenience in transporting their abundant local harvest for sale to boost their income, and most of their crops lay wasted. This is Joyce Rosham for Impact News reporter RC Mangangcha and camera person Hiro Mocha. Impact News, Tusom.
United Committee Manipur applauded law enforcement agency and intelligence for assisting the Technopol police into seizing 500 crore rupees worth items from the Indo-Myanmar border. UCN further urged relevant authorities to arrest the owner of the contraband drugs within 10 days. All Manipur Elementary School Teachers Association Zone 2 Treasurer A. Indubala has demanded relevant authorities to appoint M. Prem Chandra as the ZEO of the Imphal East Zone 2 and to address the plight facing Zone 2 teachers and staff at the earliest. Speaking to media during a press meet organized by MSTA at Manipur Press Club today, Indubala said that M. Prem Chandra's appointment order was issued on November 22 last month, but former ZEO L. Mohini Kumar failed to hand over the position to him. She appealed authorities concerned to accelerate his appointment at the earliest.
Government commissioner director mayam amasu koi order thokting ada hanbir o haidana koina dragas thabasu lejagrabani masidai sida M Prem Chandra order thoktana koi zone 2 da amuk lakpire masida masima akogi order se invida dana El Mohini Kumar na phamjandana leiba taragadi akogi ozagi community sina makhal makha kayagi khongjang na chingba mayam ama changaktana lebak irang thokpa Manipur Sarkar dana khong sabado madu thon bidana ba ozagi community MSTA zone 2 gi maikai dagi appeal tokjari.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity Kokomi has condemned the killing of civilians by Assam Rifles at Nagaland's Oting village on December 4. Press release from Kokomi also condemns Indian government for not lifting up spar from the northeast region. It further informs that the committee and its allied bodies will stay sitting against the incident at Kesampat Lemism Legai Community Hall from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Manipur added 23 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,564 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.47%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,429. Active cases are 325. There is no COVID-related death in the past 24 hours and death toll remains at 1,985. On the positive note, 28 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,23,119. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.16%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, modern amenities. Launching on 2nd of January 2022. Pre-register starts from 10th of December 2021 to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurangam Laika, Imphal.
Marks Time Classes. Chahi Khudingi Position Holder Puthokliba Marks Time Classes ke Class 9 to 12 Faubagi CBSE ke second term ki foundation course with free revision Lakliba December Kundagi Huzaragani. Batch amada Mahiroi Kun Laujagani. Admission Taubagi Aroiba Numit 11 December 2021. Akupamarol Gidama contact Taubirau Marks Time Classes. Wankai Mehu Pam Lampak. Aikogi contact number 9436 288 300.
The Young Learners Tutorial Home, Kurai Lamlong Bazaar, Ukrul Road, opposite Punjab and Sindh Bank, Imphal. English sing aniga kunnithoi gi form thaba haujari January tang manga English sing aniga kunnithoi dagi class haujaragani. Haukiba 2009 amadi 10 dagi ngasi faubada Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya Narendrapur, Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapit Purulia amasung RKNV Dioghar Sainik School asina chingbagi class 5 amadi 6 ke admission test ta chada chama mai paktuna laklaba tutorial home ni. Akupa marol gidamak makhada pizariba phone number asida contact Tobirau.
Welcome back after the break watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 8,439 fresh COVID-19 cases, 9,525 recoveries and 195 deaths in past 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 93,733. Total recovered cases have reached 3,40,89,137 and recovery rate stands at 98.36%. Death toll has reached 4,73,952. Over 129 crore 54 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine had been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 26 crore 75 lakhs 40,000 people. Above 52 lakhs 90,000 people have died and recoveries are above 24 crore 9 lakhs 91,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 97 lakhs 15,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. NPP National Vice President cum Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has claimed that NPP will be the single largest party in the upcoming election. He was speaking at the reception of new NPP entrants Irengbom Nalini at Mayot Iroisemba Community Hall today. Nalini is MPP intending candidate for Oinam constituency in upcoming state assembly election, while Joy Kumar stressed that NPP, which incepted from the northeast, aims to bring unity and progress in the region and address grievances and opinions of northeast people at the center. While Irengbom Nalini said she joined NPP as she believes in the party's ideology. President of the NPP Youth Front Y. Jayananda, NPP intending candidate Usha Manglem, office bearers of the NPP Manipur state and residents of the Oinam constituency attended the event.
Every party na using ba sarkar amal la pagkanda coalition government pagkanda kamay ko na run to bigay sa giving example nega ni ako'y Manipur su ay zamada panahin aman na su claim to go ani amata na asul majority pangmang mo ay individual na ngambong ta gani so sa coalition government la kani madi mutan coalition government how to run coalition government ase ako'y NPP na ay lewat ngali experience na Manipur experience ni na dan mo pwede pagke because Sweden kami harus segi pun sudah hamzage yang kombi dan ini dibina card laba satamda ai sudah bagi parti dah magi namata akan laba baru dah pam amasuna hamgani.
Let Chief Minister R.K. Dorindu Sant R.K. Suras will contest the 2022 State General Election for the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly from the High School Assembly constituency on Apnadal Sonaland ticket. Speaking on the occasion of candidature announcement and party flag hoisting ceremony of the R.K. Suras at his high school SHELLYRA resident today, party state president Konthausant Manoranjan said that the party will field above 30 candidates in the upcoming election. He added that Apnadal Sonaland, as a coalition partner with the NDA-led central government, is taking major role in government formation. Manoranjan disclosed that the party national president Anupriya Singh Patil will visit Manipur to support the party's candidates. Speaking on the occasion, R.K. Suras said his priority is to make people self-reliant, bring industrial revolution and to boost agricultural activities in the state.
अखोई पार्टी से अदुकी मतिक क्लीन होइबे पार्टी अमोइना थमनिंगे करप्शन लेना जिना अखोई दे सुहनिंगे पोल्यूटेड ओरबा insecticide pesticide ki masu madu gum sang daba corruption na balaina khwai ki tam thire baje sanghin dana ba koi hone jani ai candidate punamak ta ju yari pe kai khoi corruption dagi lapthok si ai ne ngasi high school kendra ki praja singda lapthok jari karigumba surasibu thagat piragadi surasibu ai gi level dagi maximum ai na ai gi president ngang raga hayeng alliance party da ai na ma bu cabinet minister ama pi bai ba se ai ne ngasi mayang phom dai lapthok charam
on economy akhoi employment based kind of se purak na bagi akhoi gi labor intensive oiba small scale industry कोई सेक्टर जिस इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट से पोरागा इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट पोरागा टैक्स पेयर की कनो से हेंगलागा दी हाइंग वाई अखोइना सेंटर द ऑल द टाइम मचा मचा की फंड की हाईवे कनो दो अदुसो अखोइगी अमरोम द हाय कांदा अखोइगी सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस मांगा कदोइन इसागी सेगी इकोनॉमी लागा दगी एम्प्लॉयमेंट लेजरगा कनो तोरगा दी इसागी सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट अदुगा अखोइगी इसागी कॉन्फिडेंस वांगन इन थाजे
Works Minister Thongam Biswasat has appealed to intending candidates to stop requesting fees as a means to buy votes ahead of the election. Speaking at the inauguration of new community hall at Kongbakhetri Lekai in Imphal today, Minister Biswasat highlighted various undertakings of BJP government for Tongzu constituency and the state, assuring that ongoing construction of hockey stadium in Akampat will be completed soon. He appealed for public support.
Ulung Chauba, Matampuda Matandakai, Mantri Piraki, Aduga Hadaksu Arki Randan Gai, Mantri Piri, Kanaki Damatana, Kuchapa Sadanu, Havana, Piri, Karamba, Kangreski, Amati Karamba, Political Dolamatana Kaki, Mayam MP, Lampat Patra Lerakanda, Kara, Pivira Mahaja, Nasiakuna, Ninjam Tokra, Chumba, Wakalon, development Laiba, Aduga Karamba, Liderki Makara, when a walk Torga, Karamba, when a political party Makara, Tabuk Torkanda, when a Tungu Chalakanda, development Manga Porkataki and the Kudumaksida, Nuaya Pana, Nahar, the Holy opposing the Afaba Wakalon, Chelanabaki Tamokan, Vista Kuntu in the Karamba party in the Habase, Pizamia, Kanabum Toka Braja, Tanzagani, and Nakudi, Pusik, Tabaduna, Me Mangata, Punjala Chak, Pizaraga, Botani, Habi Wakalon, Abutadu was Itam Zaganeba.
Former General Secretary of the Imphal District BJP Minority Morcha Mustaqim has joined the NPP. Party gave a warm reception to Mustaqim and the resident of the NPP candidate for the upcoming election, said Narun Hassan at Ketrigao Top Khonangkong today. NPP Ketrigao Unit President Muhammad Abdul Ghaffar Khan, party members and supporters attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Mustaqim and Sheikh Narun Hassan appealed for public support in bringing positive changes in Ketrigao and Manipur.
Support to NPP Sadasya Maruba, Adumaba, Pamboma, Ulani, Sipa, Hazaba, Hamzavatana, Siviana, Samira Purita, Harauta, and Upsay, and Patam Chupagi, and National People's Party, Kogi. Karmi Kuduma, leaders Kuduma, Maru, Diet, and Lugna, Livam Kalasida, own Madi Chapana, Kabafidanai, Kauma, Madi Manipurama, same Nava, Panamina, East District, two more targeted secretary, I have said from Tabucharaga, MP Janasi Janjare, MP Yavre, MP Hena, Pavato, Tawakani Hena, Manasu,
Secretary of Kanto Kulint Nubi Lup Kaisam Usarani Chanu and residents of Kanto Kulint refuted on some people bringing up the name of Sekmai constituency MLA H. Dingo regarding the road repairing work on the PMGSY in Kanto Kulint under the Sekmai constituency. The villagers paid an inspection visit at the road repairing site today. Villagers also appealed to people not to comment without knowing properly on the matter. President of polling booth 21/25 held in Aucha has assured that Langtabaut left residents will extend support to Nauria Pakanglakpa constituency intending candidate SKB for the upcoming election. Speaking at the opening of a new election office at Langtabaut Lab Awang Klekai polling booth today, he added that election offices will be opened at multiple polling booths of Langtabaut Assembly constituency. Vowel Society and United Living Trust will conduct a campaign to conduct the upcoming general election in a free and fair way. As a part of the campaign, a poster campaign was also held at Paidabung, BT Road, Imphal. One-day free medical camp was held under Ayush Department today. 50-bedded Ayush Hospital, Imagi Sinta Chowkat Lubhangang constituency and local clubs of Kaikolt jointly organized the camp. 12 staff of Ayush Department checked out around 200 people were checked out and free medicines were provided at the camp held at Kaikolt Awang Lekai Community Hall. Speaking on the sidelines, Ayush Department Office Coordinator S. Tondang stressed that Ayush Department targets to hold free more medical camps in remote locations of Manipur.
Manipur leriba aikoi praja khudimang maroina ahal weraba maroina angangsing maiben sing khudimak thingasi aikoi laina tina dagi kannabagi aikoi hujuje covid ki achoba layong leriba sidagi aikoi covid ki laina natragasu aikoi sugumba hachangda kok chikpa disa khaw naba digi liver naba anything hachangda nuaitaba singudugi treatment amani adu ngasi gi sida koi blood test tawgi khudong chabuju pijari masimak aikoi oneram semgi lusing makhada tawjawni masigi kemasi aikoi mafam da aikoi tawgani sing area da mase koi hujik leriba koi indam dagi matam nong churakpa matam asida aikoi gi laina tinasi miyoibada changak tanabagi maruba pandam da masigi thabak asi department ki site ju akanba miyeng changaga thabak asi ngasigi mafam asida paktokpan.
State Medicinal Plant Board, Manipur organized one-day training on medicinal and aromatic plants and buyers and sellers meet today. The meet was organized under the aegis of National Medicinal Plants Board, Government of India at Kapam village in Chandel district. Around 90 farmers of Chandel and Technopol district attended the event. Products of the 10 different farmers, self-help groups and entrepreneurs to a showcase during the meet. Ayush Manipuri Director Dr. A. Guneshwar, Kapam Village Chairman Borfa and experts attended the meet. Senzam Kunal Development Committee and National Sports University Construction Demand Committee members said that National Sports University is on pure soil of Kautruk and 40 Senzam Kunal in Imphal West District. Hence, name of land where construction of National Sports University is going on should not be converted to Konsangkhon. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, A. Rupawalt of National Sports University Construction Demand Committee term claimed by Konsangkhon Area Joint Action Committee and Joint Travel Student Association as unfortunate. He warned that state government should not stand with Konsangkhon or else warns of consequences.
Manipur ki youth sing, Bharat ki youth sing develop tonglu idong ta lamje free of cost pi hibne. Ki id kari yauri madu khanga khoi wanga na gadam ne. Pangan thona laiba mi orgadi in front of discussion tawsi debate tawsi public meeting tawsi yai. Adu na tadana khabar da hanchak ngachak ngaitna rocket tongni shut down tongni Bharat Sarkar ki project khudmak thinni aina hangjare thona lerdi face to face thenasi. Tuna sabio, tuna mafam sida segat bio, tungi lakadaba generation da hena pagalba Manipuramu original.
Taking part in the press meet, Secretary of Kautruk Senzam Kunal Development Committee and Ram Singh said people of Kautruk and Senzam Kunal donated land for the construction of National Sports University without taking any compensation for the people of the state. He added that the construction of the university even commenced with foundation stone led by the Prime Minister after paying necessary premium for the land and going through necessary process. He appealed to government to look into the matter. On the other hand, Konsangkhon Area Joint Action Committee and Joint Travel Student Association also appealed to stop any acts which might lead to perishing of the university.
Manipur dagi sport handana ba haidana khusin thorang tawbudi topio madu prajage amang mani aduna lamasi ekoi Imphal West da clear wana leibani ekoi konsukul haiba khangde maramdi mafam masida konsukul haiba khunju leite thamna lekhiba yam maning da chinglo lamagi wangma da lekhiba khunni aduna hogena makoina si tawriba se lepio haina matung da sigumba crisis se thokdana ba sarkar na sindiyo haidana thamjagi.
Manipur will play against Railways in the final match of 26th Senior Women National Football Championship at the Korikot Stadium at 2:30 p.m.
Manipur dagi
32 teams from across the nation divided into 8 groups competed in the championship held under the aegis of All India Football Federation hosted by Kerala. In the second semi-final match played at Korikot, Manipur and Odisha ended in 1-1 draw. While in kicks from penalty mark, Manipur beat Odisha 4-1 and entered the final. Ten footballers from Manipur have been invited to take part in the preparatory coaching camp for Indian team taking part in FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Manipuri female footballers Yanglem Julia, Ngasepam Pinku, Kaisam Peloti, Laishram Trizia, Seram Hempriya, Loktung Silat, Murang Temt Ambika, Lisham Babinat, Haman Silki, and Linda Komt will take part in a coaching game to be conducted at Tata Sport Complex in Jamshedpur under the aegis of All India Football Federation. Selected players will lift Imphal on December 10. Laishram Herosit and Tombok State Level Open Chase Tournament is set to begin from December 15 till December 19. The tournament will be held at Social Welfare Club, Kwakaitilt, Nganapi Told, Mapalt Community Hall under the joint sponsorship of Manipur Chase Association and Laishram Herosit and Tombok Memorial Trust. Interested individuals may contact Manipur Chase Association Office, Imphal, Polo Ground or Laishram Herosit and Tombok Memorial Trust Office at Sega Road, Thauda Babok Laikai for further details. India has entered the quarterfinals of 9th Women Hockey Junior World Cup. The World Cup is being held under the aegis of International Hockey Federation, hosted by South Africa at the Hockey Stadium of University at Northwest. 16 countries are competing in the cup. In yesterday's league match, India dropped Russia 10-1. For the winners, Poonam Rani scored 4 goals at 22nd, 27th, 39th and 49th minute. Vedanta scored 3 goals at 7th, 15th and 31st minute. Manjit Kaur scored 2 goals at 66th and 69th minute. And Rutusha Kumari scored 1 goal at 44th minute. The quarterfinal match will be played on December 10. Today's match of the ongoing 6th Asian Women Hockey Championship between India and host South Korea has been postponed after one of the Indian players tested positive for COVID-19. The championship is being held under the aegis of Asian Hockey Federation at Sunrise Hockey Stadium in Donghai City. Japan, India, South Korea, Malaysia, China and Thailand are competing in the championship. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Governor Laganation dismisses complaint filed by Congress MLA DD Thaisi. Governor notifies ECI 12 MLAs are not holding office of profit. Supreme Court sets aside speakers order disqualifying Manipur MLAs Ketrimayum Biren, Yankom Surchandra and Sana Sambira. "63-year-old Chief of Defence Staff Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 others died in chopper crash. Irawat Foundation Manipur holds Poinu MIFON 3.0 on the agriculture market policy of Manipur. Chief Minister N. Brent launches BJP Manipur Manifesto drive to seek people's cessation. Cessation box to be kept at all marketplaces in all constituencies. No COVID-related death in Manipur in 24 hours. State reports 23 new COVID-19 cases and 28 recoveries. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.47%. And India adds 8,439 fresh COVID-19 cases, 9,525 recoveries and 195 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate remains at 98.36%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Kanganjaba Impact TV ki subscribers singda Kanganjaba madudi Supreme Court ki order amagi matung tarak po oina November 10 English sing ani